Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We're gonna be testing out a brand new in a pump drugstore foundation that is said to wear for 24 hours. This is more of a natural finish. It's not dewy, it's not matte, and it's a bit of an updated version of the Infallible matte. I'm very excited. You guys may have seen in my most recent unboxing, which I will link below for your viewing pleasure. If you have not watched it, go watch it. But what we're gonna do today, because I did ask you guys, like first I wanna say something really quick. I did ask you guys if you wanted to see me do the Morphe foundation, and a lot of you did, and I just want you to know I heard you. So the moment I can get my hands on it, we will explore. Okay, so it's happening. There's a lot of foundations that are launching, a lot that I'm excited about. So this right here is from L'Oreal. It is their new Infallible 24-hour fresh wear. Wait, it says up to in really tiny itty bitty up to. Do you ever go to like a sale rack and it says 60% off of select items? It's like one shirt mixed in like a bunch of crap. Hopefully this is just a long wear formula. I mean, 24 hours of wear time is kind of ridiculous. Like, do you really need your foundation to look really great for 24 hours? I kind of think your skin needs a break. I did do one foundation wear test where I did wear the foundation for an entire 24 hours. I slept in it. I woke up the next morning. It looked really good. I'll link that video below as well. It was a Catrice foundation, so also drugstore. But the problem was I broke out like all up on my chin, like not my normal breakouts either. So I knew it was just from having like the heaviness on my skin and not giving my skin a break. We're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do the full 24 hours, but I will wear this all day long and I will do check-ins for you guys and we'll really get an idea of how well this wears throughout an entire day. So I have 3 shades here. This retails for $14.99. And there are 30 shades available. So they have a really great shade range, whereas the Infallible matte that came in a squeezy tube, I also did a video on that. The description box is gonna have so many videos for you guys to watch if you're interested. That was when I first started doing like the full day wear tests. It was many years ago, but that foundation everyone seemed to love. It was very full coverage, wore really beautifully, of course, drugstore price. It didn't look cakey or like overly drying. It's a really great formula. I still really love that one very much, which is part of why I'm so excited to try this out. There is an SPF of 25 in here, so you might want to be careful about flashback in your photos if you're using a flash. Sunscreen does tend to pick up on camera, so be warned of that. We're gonna figure out what the shade that I should be using is. This was sent to me. I was shopping on Target oh my gosh, why do I love Target so much? My whole family makes fun of me for this, but I just really love Target. You guys, I could do a sit down recommending like the best home decor and candles and just like odds and ends from Target. Maybe I need to do that one day, not sponsored at all. I was looking up information on this guy right here and I really could not find more than just the picture. That's how new this is. Target didn't have any information. Ulta did. Ulta had the listing of ingredients and it's a very blurring formula from what I can tell, a lot of dimethicone. This is said to give a fresh finish. It's a medium type of a coverage, so this isn't gonna be like full glam, full spackle makeup. I'm really good with that. I'm actually enjoying a little bit of a lighter look with my foundation, so I'm excited about that. It does have a slight fragrance in here, and I was reading a few of the reviews, which by the way, everyone is raving about this. I generally try to not read reviews straight out the gate, but I could not help myself because everything was like 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. So I'm excited. We're gonna just get going. Let's just do this. Ooh, that's a little yellow. Okay, so that's 445. Let's see what 425 looks like. I like this pump. It's actually like nice. Little lighter, still very yellow undertoned. And that is gonna be way too light. I'll just show you. I put on the palette next to these guys, my Beauty Blender Bounce, kind of a combo that I like to do. Yeah, you can see I think this will be the closest. So before we go straight in, I of course am gonna prime just a little bit. I'm not gonna use 2 primers, but I am gonna prime the face with a spray. This is from Biossance. This is the Squalene Micronutrient Fine Mist. I've been really enjoying this. It's very light, but it's super hydrating. Just give a little mist on the skin. I feel like it helps everything to kind of glide on a little bit better. And then I bet you can guess what I'm doing right here. Tarte, filling in all my pores. I had a little bit of a cold last week. Like if I seemed kind of low energy, and maybe if I seem kind of low energy right now, I'm on the tail end of it, thank God, but like everyone around me is just like falling like dominoes. Like I will call friends out of state and they're like, I'm sick. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like contagion. Why is everyone sick? Everyone I know is sick. Anyway, I can always tell, like I get very puffy in here, and like when I'm hitting my sinus area, oh, it hurts. God. If you guys have like a special tea or something that you like when you're feeling a little under the weather, leave that in the comments below. I love, love, love hearing from you guys. So we're gonna go in with 325. I could kind of tell by the texture already, it's a very liquidy. Do you see that? Like this is the Bounce foundation and this is the L'Oreal. It's very thin and the scent of it is not overpowering. Like a few people were like, the fragrance lasts for hours. I have the worst headache ever. And I was a little bit concerned because you guys know that I have really enjoyed removing fragrance in my products. And I'm not gonna harp on that too much because so many of you guys are like, Tati, shut up. Maybe you don't say it that harshly. Some of you do. I just had really wanted to discover what was irritating my skin, what was causing those little bumps. So I'm being a little more consistent, like looking at ingredients. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing to look into. I just don't. I'm gonna try not to be so crazy with it. Like the fragrance is kind of listed after the first 10 ingredients. It's lower on the list. It's not like a high concentration, and it's not as bad as some people were making it out to be, in my opinion. Okay, so this is drying down more on the matte side than the fresh side. I'm okay with it. Like it's a nice matte. It's not like a thick matte. It's actually very sheer. I can see my little sunspots through it, which I probably will conceal a little bit. That's the other thing in my skincare. I started using a little bit of glycolic acid, and it is bringing forward a little bit of the sun damage, and that's okay. That's meant to happen. It can, you know, that's how you're gonna get rid of it. But if you notice, like my sun damage is a little more noticeable right now, and that's just part of the process, or at least I'm told. This is going on really nicely, you guys. Shoot. I am fully understanding the 5-star situation here. If it stays looking this nice and does not like crunch and smear and get weird and pill off or become noticeable and not mesh with the skin, I mean, a lot of crazy things can happen when you wear foundation, but I love it when a product like glides right on like this. It's so nice. It's maybe a tiny bit dry on the forehead where the Beauty Blender foundation is a little more helpful to those drier patches. You guys, I'm impressed already. I had a feeling that I would like this, but I didn't think it would go on so just easy, and I don't know, it doesn't feel like I'm even wearing anything more than a tinted moisturizer, even though it is covering me up quite a bit. And it doesn't look heavy either. So it's really good. This is nice. It's actually reminding me a lot of the Beauty Blender foundation. It's just a thinner version. And I guess it is like their Infallible matte, but more liquidy and a little bit lighter and not so immediately mattifying. But it's not greasy or dewy or anything like that. I have high hopes for this. I'm gonna keep my fingers so crossed that it stays looking gorgeous all day long, because right now this is like my kind of vibe with foundation. It feels nice, it was easy to blend, it comes in a pump, it's long wear, I like it. So I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and we will resume the review and do like a bunch of check-ins. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Now that I have powder and everything else on, I am loving the way that this looks, like even close up. Like it just looks really, really pretty. It has a definite pore minimizing effect to it, so I really love that, but it doesn't feel heavy. It just feels really, really nice. So right now where we're at, is I love it. It's so good. Let's just hope I don't go out in the rain and like destroy my makeup, because it is, if you can hear that. Can you hear that? It is raining. Okay, so the other thing, like while we're on the L'Oreal kick, I wanted to show you guys these. This is actually really unique and super beautiful. This is their new Gold Addiction lipsticks. Oh my gosh. They like go on almost like a gloss. Do you see how that's picking up light? I'm not wearing a lip gloss. It's the craziest thing. I think these are beautiful. So of course I have two like very nude shades right over here. I'm wearing this one. The darker one that I just swatched is called Nude Gold. And then the other one is called Beige Gold. But you guys, this is nicer than I thought it would be. Like I really, really like that. And then I also super, super love the foundation. So yay for having a great makeup day, keeping it kind of natural, no lashes. I mean, where am I going? Nowhere. This weather is keeping me indoors. I'm gonna go and do some stuff around the house, light a candle, be chill, and I will see you guys with a few check-ins in just a little bit. All right, you guys, I am completely blown away by this foundation. I cannot wait to continue wearing it. I probably shouldn't say that just yet because you guys are gonna be like, okay, cool, she likes it, click out of the video. I am gonna do another check-in, you know, before I go to bed, but I have had this on for about 4 hours right now. I filmed another video afterward, did some things. It's like dark outside already, and I just have to say, it is really, really beautiful. Very smooth, very pore filling. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything heavy. Little tiny bit of dryness right here, but it's keeping me looking like so mattified and just balanced. I will do another check-in for you guys soon, but so far, like, wow, we're starting the year off right with a killer drugstore foundation. All right, you guys, it is way past my bedtime. I have been in my closet organizing. It's just like, do you ever get in the organizational mood at very inappropriate times? Because that seems to be like the story of my life. It's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm like, you know what? I should color coordinate my entire closet. That's something that I do. Like during the day, on the weekend, can I get motivated to do anything like that? No, I can't. It's always at like a really inappropriate time. So I've never done like a closet tour or anything like that. I have a lot of white t-shirts. It's kind of my thing. I wear a lot of t-shirts. You guys already know that. But I'm putting together like donations and just kind of doing a little bit of a clean out. So that has been my evening. Not that exciting. So I'm about to wash the makeup off. You guys, this foundation is killer. Like I love it so much. I'm gonna wear it again tomorrow. Fingers crossed. If I wear it the rest of the week, I'll like report back to you guys. I like to do that with foundations that I like after a first impression, just to make sure they don't, you know, aggravate my skin or break me out. But I think this is gonna be like one of the favorites of the year. I just have a feeling. It wore so beautifully. Like I am astounded with how my skin feels. And I have been like trying on clothes, taking off clothes, you know, like the rub that happens sometimes with the collar. Like it says something about this product is that it is sweat proof and transfer resistant. And I would say out of a lot of the foundations that I have, it is very, very locked in, English. It is very budge proof in the sense that it does not like transfer onto your clothes very easily, which also means you got to do a very like good job taking the makeup off. But my oh my, I feel like my skin looks very like natural and fresh, but not overly oily or overly dewy. It's just like one of those perfect kind of a things. My arm's tired. Wow. You guys always kind of clock me for having a red chin by the end of my videos. And the reason is because I'm a messy eater. Like whenever I'm eating a sandwich, which is what I had tonight, I will like somehow get my lip to come down on my chin and I'll have to like wipe lipstick off of it. It always happens. It's just like a thing. I don't know. Does this happen to any of you guys? It happens to me. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today as I test this. Let me know what other drugstore things are out there that you want a full day wear test of, because I'm so happy to do that. All right. Go have a good one. Good night, good day, whatever you're doing. Make sure that you are subscribed before you leave. Ring that bell. And if you like the video, like the video. All right? I love you guys the most. I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Mwah.